Today you're going to learn how to set the bar back in the rack at the end of the bench press and how to avoid the common mistakes many lifters make when they finish their sets. My name is Zohar Yirmiyahu. I'm a starting strength coach in Israel and head coach at Be Stronger Online Coaching. The most important thing to note here in terms of safety when you rack the bar at the end of the bench press set is to keep your elbows completely locked when you go over your neck and face on the way to the rack. The first reason is that the fully locked elbows can support the weight of a loaded barbell better than bent elbows can when you go over these more sensitive body parts. The second reason has to do with the mechanics of the bench starting position, also called the lockout position. When you hold the barbell in the lockout position, the shoulder joint acts as the point of rotation, and when the bar is not right over the shoulder joint, the arms are not in full compression and there is a moment force that tries to rotate your arms around the point of rotation. With heavier weights, it's much harder to maintain complete control over the bar in this less mechanically advantageous position, not being right over the shoulder joint itself. Remember, in the bench, whenever we go over the face and neck, we do it with fully locked elbows. So when you finish your last rep of the set, you make sure your elbows are fully locked at the lockout position, right over the shoulder joints, and only then you bring the bar over the neck and face to hit the uprights. Next, while the bar is in contact with the uprights, you slide it down onto the hooks. I cannot stress this enough, that at the end of the bench press you must finish the last rep of the set all the way through, lock it out right above the shoulder joint. Then and only after you froze that lockout position for a second, you return the bar back to the rack. Too many times I see people who rush to get done with their heavy set and they press the last rep diagonally towards the hooks, completely ignoring the correct lockout position, and even more dangerously, taking the bar to above their neck and face with bent elbows. This is basically the worst thing you can do, because the single moment during the set that you are the most fatiguing is exactly that moment where you are in the middle of the ascent of the last rep of the set. So to make the bar go over the face and neck in that specific moment is ridiculous. Let's go over more common mistakes to avoid when setting the bar back in the rack in the bench press. Some of these mistakes are similar to what we've discussed when racking the squat or the overhead press. Don't aim the bar into the hooks. You will eventually miss them and the bar will keep going down on your face. You should aim the bar back to hit the uprights, which you can't miss, while keeping your elbows fully locked. Don't lower the bar to the hooks right when you hit the uprights. Instead, let it finish rattling and settle for half a second and only then lower it safely onto the hooks. Sometimes at heavy weights, the bar bounces a bit from the hit against the uprights. Don't turn your neck sideways looking for the uprights or the hooks. I don't want you to pull a muscle when you do that with heavy weights in your hands. Just keep your neck neutral as you bring the bar back into the uprights. And last but not least, a common mistake I see more than I'd like to see is that some people drop the bar hard on the hooks or let go of their grip before making sure the bar sits securely on the hooks. This is a mistake I see people make across all lifts actually, but here in the bench press it's just absurd the level of risk I put myself in when I do that. I see a lot of gym bros in commercial gyms who are so proud of themselves for finishing a heavy set of bench, so they almost throw the bar back into the rack with a bang onto the hooks, which is pretty scary. In the bench press, more than any other lift, I must keep my hold on the bar for one more second before I let go of my grip of the bar, making sure it is set properly in the hooks, because otherwise it's on my face. If you're just starting out and want to learn how to improve your form under the bar, or if you are ready for the next level in your training, go ahead and check out the Be Stronger website. Thanks for watching.